Was geht ab, YouTube? Willkommen zu einem neuen Video auf diesem neuen Kanal, mein DanielB12 Live-Kanal. Da kommen die ganzen Reactions und keine Ahnung, Gaming-Highlights, NBA-Highlights, egal, Reaction-Videos und Gaming-Videos kommen auf den Kanal. Ja, auf jeden Fall lasst gerne ein Like da, lasst ein Abo da, teilt den Kanal gerne mit euren Freunden, schaut auch bei meinem Main-Kanal vorbei, bei meinen Socials hier. Ja, dann würde ich sagen, legen wir jetzt los. Ich reagiere heute mit Dimi auf von French Fries ein Video. Frenchy Fries, sorry.
Ich hätte gerne ein paar French Fries jetzt.
Auf French Fries. Der Typ macht so Videos, wie er Sachen renoviert. Also wir reagieren jetzt drauf, wie er hat ein Van geholt und aus dem macht er sonst so eine Zuckerhöhle oder sowas. You know? So einen Gaming Room. Ja, der macht sehr geile Videos. Ich habe ein paar schon gesehen. Und let's go, Dimi.
I've just bought my first truck and learned how to completely customize. With only me and my friend Albert.
Brauchst du Dings oder soll ich das ausmachen? Untertitel.
Wie du willst, mir ist egal.
Wanted to make a luxurious custom build that no one's ever seen before. The thing is, neither of us have experience on working with cars, but if you're familiar with this channel, you know I'm always learning something new. For the last 5 years, I've been using my Focus ST as my work truck, and I feel like I pushed it to its absolute limits. Everybody has been telling me to buy an actual truck, and I agree, but there's one in specific I've always had my eyes on. The Ford Raptor.
Yeah.
Straight out of the factory, it was able to complete the toughest race ever, the Baja 1000. This made it the first of its kind. And seeing the ads on TV was the coolest thing as a kid. This was my dream truck, so I needed to find one.
This is Brandon in sales. How can I help you?
Hey, yeah, I was looking at a Ford Raptor. Do you guys have any for sale?
Generally speaking, your couple-year waiting list at those dealers.
Couple years? Das ist crazy.
Warum Years für ein Auto? Das ist im Jahr 2018. Okay, verstehst du? Es ist ein bisschen, es ist stark, aber...
Das ist wahrscheinlich selten. Das ist selten, also nur wollen viele haben.
To try to get your hands on one.
Couple years? I spent just over a year looking for a Raptor, but between how crazy the car market was with inflation and how sought after this truck was, so I just felt like I was trying to buy a supercar I could just never afford. Until I browsed Facebook Marketplace and found a Raptor right here in my city.
It's Facebook.
Kevin. That's me. Wow, this truck is a lot bigger in person. It's wide. I feel like a real man, a real American. This is crazy. This is the only thing I'll do. Just for the culture, I will offer you $69,420. that's the only thing I'll do.
Alright, let's do it.
Really?
Yeah.
And just like that, I had the truck.
Der hat 70k gezahlt. Oh, der Truck, immer geil.
Das war vielleicht damals nicht nochmal so viel wert. Vielleicht hat es so 10, 20k wert. Vielleicht.
70k.
This thing is insane! Oh my god! Yeah, that wasn't the best idea.
Well, there's
no turning back now.
Hast du nicht gesehen, wo gefahren ist? Jetzt da. Whoop.
Ui.
No turning back.
I ordered my Raptor and it took me 6 days. And he did this every single day for 2 years and went to school for it. Yeah. All of the door handles.
Without the wrapping? Without the wrap?
Yeah. You could do it, but it's gonna take you 60 days. It's good, yeah, I'll just say a month to a week or 2.
I'm worried a little bit, but I also feel like they make it look easy. First things first, we gotta dismantle everything on this truck. I gotta figure out how to remove the whole entire bumper and everything before we start wrapping, and I'm just hoping I don't break anything. Going into this project, I wanted to prove Matthew wrong and finish the entire truck in only a month.
You have to do it without breaking anything because the headliner is $2,000, so you have to be very slow and not break stuff. And on that car, everything's very expensive. Yeah.
Oh no.
Heftige Break.
Now it's so dirty, man.
What a
Okay, so I just went to the restroom for like a second, and Albert removed this side vent right here, and we noticed that the dealership, they broke this here, and they just repaired it with hot glue. We're good here?
Oh no.
No, they did. Oh, they did on both of them, actually.
Both of them?
Here, too, I think. It's supposed to be metal like this. Yeah.
YouTubers are literally exposing dealerships right now.
Yeah, no, this is ridiculous.
Ist einfach eine Verarschung, der Truck.
Oh no.
I wonder how that works if I like close. If I close the door.
Yo.
Oh, does it close? Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so we finally have the truck dismantled and we're ready to wrap. I took inspiration with this high-vis jacket I wear all the time. I came up with like designs on Photoshop of how I wanted to look exactly. So pretty much we're gonna make the whole truck look well like this jacket. Now over here we have our...
schaut komplett scheiße aus in dieser Farbe, finde ich. Was sagst du?
Es ist ein Stil, bei mir auch. Es ist auch nicht meine Farbe.
Ich mag's auch nicht.
Yeah, it's actually not just an ordinary vinyl, it's paint protection.
Yeah.
So it should hopefully protect the paint of the truck a bit better. The only problem is it's a lot thicker than regular vinyl, which is going to make my job a lot harder supposedly. I don't know how hard this is going to be. I think it's going to be pretty easy to do.
Since I was completely new to this, I watched some YouTube videos about wrapping before.
Ich glaube, das ist voll schwer.
It didn't take long until I messed it up.
Okay, I needed some practice. I completely messed this thing up. Oh gosh.
Alter. Ich hätte gar keinen Bock auf das. Vor allem bei mir, ich bin so, wenn ich einen Fehler mache, mich fuckt das so ab dann.
Ja.
Weißt du? Ich will das nochmal machen dann.
I think we went through about $600 worth of material so far, and if we don't get this next one right, then I don't think I have enough material to finish the whole truck.
You're gonna have a cone with like missing panels.
We gotta get this one right.
Every piece I wasted was hundreds of dollars just thrown away.
Oh
but after watching some more tutorials and a little more trial and error, I finally started to get the hang of it.
Okay, so after 3 days, I was able to somehow figure this out. It looks freaking clean, but I still have the rest of the truck to do.
After that, the progress ramped up and I got better and better with every piece. But it still took a lot longer than I anticipated.
Schon crazy, dass das selber macht, aber.
Ja, aber weißt du, wie viel das kostet?
Ja, ey, das ist schon crazy. Also das Ganze selber abbauen und so. Aber normalerweise bringst du das ja zu Los Santos Customs in Real Life. Und dann macht er das für dich.
Ja, wahrscheinlich zahlst du $500.
Ja, ich wahrscheinlich noch mehr. Ich glaube, das ist schon teuer.
I wanted to get a black wrap for the top, and I got a different brand. It's a completely different wrap. It's so complicated. Like I'm having such a hard time trying to install it. It's crazy because it's literally just a flat roof. So yeah, this whole video is just about learning and figuring it out. This is the ultimate DIY thing I've ever done.
At this point,
ich dachte, der baut irgendwas rein, hä?
2 weeks, and all the body panels were finally done. But I was struggling a lot with the small parts, so I decided to just bite the bullet and get them to the wrap shop.
Alrighty, so this is what I tried to do, but I hate it.
You get the concept of what's going on. Like I showed my guy the thing here, it's like, oh yeah, I see what happened there.
While these parts were getting wrapped, I decided to redo the hood and fenders since I didn't do the best job the first time. But while doing so, I got some news.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna have a little issue. I got a text from Chris, and he pretty much said, hey big dog, I just wanted to get a hold of you and let you know one of the outlines for the smaller words is impossible.
That is not how I want it to look like. I was trying to get an outline of the letters, but only a day later, I got an update.
Oh my gosh, I got a text from Chris saying, I spoke way too soon. One of my guys had a trick. And he was freaking able to get the Ford logo. How did he freaking do that? You can see like the D on the photo, like they like cut it out with like a, I guess a computer or something. That looks freaking, this thing's gonna look so freaking good when it's done. Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
That's crazy, bro.
Das ist Los Santos Custom in Real Life, Dimi. Ich schwör's dir, schau den an, der schaut doch so aus.
Er muss mit die Adresse geben, irgendwann gucke ich auch dort hin.
Irgendwann fahren wir da hin.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's infinitely better than I could ever do. Dude, the sensors. I actually have no idea how you guys did that.
I'm not exactly sure what he did on that.
I have no idea. This is insane. Whatever they do to do that is insane. Oh shit. Now before we reinstall everything in the truck, I want to put a few toys like the speaker over here. Check this out.
You f***ing lying. You're f***ing lying.
And while me and Albert were putting the truck back together, I also started adding the black pinstriping from my render.
But I'm not just planning on putting black pinstriping, I'm actually planning on premium reflective tape, which is pretty much what you see on street signs. Like when you put bright light at it, it's like reflective. I hope this is not illegal, and I'm not gonna blind people. This color already is like freaking insane in the sun,
wenn das nicht Blaulicht ist, dann ist er gut.
We'll see.
After almost a month of wrapping, it was so nice to see the truck coming back together. And I was just learning so much. I was making less mistakes and felt more and more confident moving forward.
Stell dir vor, du hast was vergessen.
Look at this.
Du hast ein Kleinigkeit vergessen.
I might look like a big construction cone just driving around the road. But hey, at least people will see me and not like run into me, hopefully.
Okay, so we're trying to figure out all the electrical components, and I realized This is the worst cable management ever. There's wires everywhere. There's cables that make no sense. It's literally a cable management jungle. It kind of reminds me of my phone lately. I swear, I get more spam calls than I do get texts from my friends. And for the longest time, I never understood how people got my number. It actually turns out that our personal information gets collected and sold all across the internet. So like everything from your address, name, even your phone number. And suddenly I'm getting texts about getting a random warranty for a car I don't even own. Which is why I love Incogni, because they automatically reach out to data brokers and get yourself removed off those listings. So instead of trying to ignore the spam and spending hours trying to track down the hundreds of data brokers out there, Incogni could clear it up for you. So if you don't want your personal data floating around like this, what does this button do? Oh my gosh. What does this one do?
That thing is loud.
We got some custom horns too.
Digga, das ist schon, das ist ohne Spaß, das ist GTA, diese Hupe.
Yeah.
This last one is like if we see something nice on the road, like we see like a cool car or something, we just go. We're really Los Santos Customs right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this next part right here, we're gonna do the vet. I'm planning to do a custom smart cap with cabinets, lights, a bunch of cool features. I'm trying to make this super practical, super cool. I'm trying to incorporate everything I do in bedrooms, but in my truck. So it kind of represents you know, what I do.
Oh, this is
Boah, jetzt wird's glaube ich geil.
like stargazing, watching TikToks like this.
Unfortunately, we're gonna be putting a topper on it, so you won't be able to see stars.
What do you mean it's gonna?
Ey, aber jetzt, stell dir vor, du hast sowas wirklich. Wenn der jetzt wirklich hinten so mit Monitor und so und der chillt einfach in sein Auto.
Ja, du kannst aber, du brauchst kein Haus mehr.
have a view.
Don't have to pay rent.
In between, you know?
While I was looking for toppers a few months back, I came across a website called SmartCap, and they had these cool angular ones which I loved. So I ended up contacting them, and they were actually able to hook me up for one completely free of charge. So shout out to SmartCap, you guys.
Ja, weil der ist der YouTuber mit der 1.8 Million.
9,9.
Okay, so now we just gotta plop it on the truck.
Ja.
In 2 Monaten. Crazy.
This thing's like 200 pounds, so I'm gonna get my dad's help.
Ich vor, das liegt. Hey, das ist zu klein.
Oh nein.
Eh oui, Kevin, je te dis qu'il faut demander, ok? Il faut demander de l'aide. Il faut demander de l'aide.
Okay, so we have a little issue here. I gotta sort of redo this thing because we scratched it up. I am gonna drop it off at the wrap shop so they can like help out while I finish up other things. But that's always fun.
No, das passt ja perfekt.
We completely
Sich ausgehen?
but
Ja,
Ah
schon.
ja, es ist viel zu klein ausgeschaut.
that's always fun. We completely f***ed up last night. Me,
What's going on, my man?
Ah, Los
tried to
Santos.
lift it on.
Das ist Typ Chris.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Well, looks good. Minus that scratch.
Yeah. And while the smart cap was getting wrapped, I started to install the LEDs. So you guys know I love my LEDs, and so I found out websites that
Du weißt nicht, was der für geile Zimmer-Makeover macht, Dimi. Wenn du einmal ein Makeover brauchst, dann musst du das von ihm machen. Einfach
Ja,
Zimmer.
ich glaube.
Das ist crazy.
150
Du wirst
LEDs.
dann sehen, was er mit dem macht.
I ended up ordering a bunch, and then I emailed them. I was like, hey, I'm making this YouTube video, and then they hooked me up with a few other things too, apparently. Amazing customer service. Thank you again to like SmartCap, F150 LEDs. Like,
Ich schwör's dir, wenn du was von der Frisky brauchst, ohne Spaß, wenn du was von der Frisky brauchst, du musst sagen, ich bin ein YouTuber, ich mach das für ein Video und ich schicke
Ja, ey.
das.
Ja, der macht Werbung für die bisschen. Und du siehst selber.
Right there. Shout out to Ryan. Wait, I think it does something with turn signals. Do you want to try?
Oh, yeah. Look.
Das ist crazy.
Kind of looks like Christmassy with like the green and the red.
Der Vater denkt sich, shut the fuck up.
Ja.
I don't know, it's probably not dark enough. Oh, okay. No, we still see a little bit. That's starting to look.
Damn, Dimi, das ist Los Santos.
Das ist,
That's
ja.
starting to look good.
Nein,
As we added
das Ding
more
ist da, wo er
pinstriping
ist.
and more
Kurz
lights,
Pause.
fixed.
Diese Hut, wo er ist, es ist diese Grove Street von San Andreas. Genau so schaut's aus. Die Garage
Ja,
draußen.
Digga, das sah schon eigentlich eklig. Am Anfang hat es nicht so geil ausgeschaut. Aber
Naja,
jetzt, wenn ich so sehe, ist
Standard
schon
hat's
gut.
geschaut, was so geil. Was erwartest du von Standard?
Exterior was
Ja, ja, aber ich dachte, die Farbe ist nicht so cool, aber eigentlich passt eh. Also mein Geschmack jetzt nicht so, ich will es nicht machen, aber ich finde es nicht schlecht.
Ja.
Mit diesen Streifen hier.
pretty much finished. And so there was only one thing left to do.
How you doing?
Good. Ooh, yeah. I can't wait to see install.
Ja, ja.
Aufpassen. Okay, das sind die...
No scratches!
Let's freaking go. Let's go.
Big Dog Productions!
Ja, der Bombenklappe.
Now, of course, this wouldn't be a French fries video without some motorized contraption, which is why I came up with this.
Ja, leck mich doch ein Zickerli, Dimi.
That is so slow.
Egal.
As you can see, this makes a giant space right here in the truck bed, and I know it's a bit weird, like who's gonna be driving down the highway with this? It's actually meant to have a couple attachments added onto this to turn this into a giant tent, so.
Alter, wie da, Digga, der braucht no Cap, kein Haus.
Na.
Oh. Schau jetzt um.
We got a whole freaking
Alter.
tent in this bad boy. This thing is freaking massive. There's so much space, so many windows, so many freaking zippers, things to unopen. We have electrical outlets down here, even these windows from the smart cap. And yeah, we can literally turn this thing into like a little house. I've seen videos online of people turning these things into, you know, like beds, kitchen setups, a bunch of really cool and practical things. And since I'm planning with Albert to travel across the country and renovate YouTubers' rooms and subscribers' rooms, we gotta make this as practical as possible. This is a project like no other. There's so many
Mach
factors.
Fortnite Room irgendwas. Der macht immer irgendwas mit Fortnite.
Yeah, I can't wait to be done with all of it.
You're learning, you gotta learn how to fold this thing up, because I don't know how to. Good luck.
Gosh, okay. With the exterior finally done, it was time to work on the inside. And I started off by installing this carbon fiber steering wheel and putting a bunch of LEDs everywhere. The inside's starting to come together. I mean, we have freaking LEDs here, Raptor logos lit up. We have RGB LEDs here in my feet area.
Sowas will ich auch gern selber können.
Was?
Wie crazy wäre das, Dimi? Diese LED, alles
Na,
selber
das
so.
ist nicht so schwer.
Glaubst du?
Nein.
Ich glaube mit YouTube easy. Schaust irgendwelche YouTube-Videos, aber
deswegen. Ich habe
schaut schwer aus.
Ich habe gesehen, einer auf TikTok macht so Videos, wo er sich
Ja.
Sachen kauft, keine Ahnung, er schaut eine Werbung auf TikTok, er kauft sich und er probiert das LED für Auto. Er hat einfach dort aufgeklebt, eng verbunden, fertig.
Ja.
War nicht
And
so
a freaking carbon fiber steering wheel. So for this next part, we're gonna do Starlight ceilings. I think it looks super cool on Rolls Royces.
Das will ich auch haben.
Coolest thing ever. The only thing is we have to remove the ceiling
Das ist so sexy,
completely,
man.
now, take out the truck. And it's a very expensive
aber den ganzen Tag weggehen.
Nein, ich glaube nicht, dass sie
Doch,
das
der
item.
whole
I think it
ceiling
goes
hat er
over for like over $2,000.
Oh.
At least that's what Matthew said on the call.
Do you have an
Okay.
idea what we're doing?
Sort of.
Then I guess that's what matters. That's
Aber
what
er
we
macht es
do.
vielleicht Freestyle.
I trust myself too, most of the time.
Ah ja, schau.
Kind of work it like that.
Ja, schau, ja.
Oh gosh.
Oh nein.
How long did that take? 51 minutes? So this is the one part we did break. Oh, Albert!
Some glue and we don't even
Yeah,
feel it.
yeah, we'll just glue it. But yeah, they just
Oh,
glue
so
all
cool.
this together. Like this is just all glue. Yeah, like that's kind of unstuck, but you know, nothing. A bit of glue.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy though.
I guess
Sure,
as you
for
can
fun.
see, Frenchy Fries is a little tired. He's sleeping over here. So to save him some work, because he's tired, I'm gonna draw 600 dots. Now you might be asking yourself, why would you count 600 dots, Frenchy? Because we're gonna put 600 lights in the ceiling. So we make it like stars, and there's way more
600.
than 600 stars in the sky. So I think 600 is a good number.
To make things faster, me and Albert thought it would be best to work separately. So while Albert was doing the starlights, I was making the custom cabinets. For the bed of the truck, I wanted something really practical, and having seen what other people could do online, I decided to design and make these cabinets completely by
Digga, schau
myself.
was, der macht alles selbst, Dimi.
Ich weiß, ich
Der, schau dir das mal an, der Motherfucker, Alter. Der hat das ganze Haus von seinen Eltern selber renoviert. Also schon mit ein paar Hilfen auch,
Ja.
aber trotzdem,
And
goddamn.
yeah, it was really complicated.
I've probably been doing this like for 50 hours.
Oh, schau Schau, wie viele Kabel. Und wir regen uns auf bei PC mit Kabel. Schau, god damn.
Like a full-time job on its own just to do a Starlight healing. This is pure hell.
And now that we're close to the end, I have to say that I completely underestimated this project. It took us 3 months to finally finish this truck, and a lot of things went wrong. But even though I was completely new to this industry, I still managed to make this look professionally done.
Alright, turn it on.
Nicht, aber wow, schau wie schön.
That's actually really cool. Yeah, no, we did a good job.
Yeah, you did amazing, bro.
We did a really good job.
Bro,
That's a vibe.
this is so... Dude, it is a vibe.
Mit iPad. Warte.
Bro.
That's a vibe.
God damn, Dimi.
Ja,
Ich brauch nicht mal eine Wohnung. Lass mich da schlafen.
no cap.
Ich brauch nur meinen PC da drin an ist, dass ich Videos machen kann. Das
Deswegen ist
das
es,
crazy.
auch wenn er das aufmacht, das kommt mir schon wieder. Es ist irgendwie uncomfortable. Ich glaube, wenn du dich da hinsetzt, ist alles.
Ja,
Holz.
das schon, aber
Deswegen.
das schon. Aber ich glaube, er macht vielleicht auch noch Polstering oder so. Schau
So,
mal.
dude, it is a vibe. This looks way better than I ever imagined. Like the Photoshop renders I did when I first came up with this idea and seeing it now in person, like this is just infinitely better than I ever thought it would be. Like, let's say there's some tools or something in the back and this is like fully open, I could just come over here and be like, oh, here's a tool. Oh, boom, I grab it. I don't even have to like go inside the bed. It's like, it's stuff for like all the way back there, you know? It's like I got stuff in the drawer.
Einfach
I
Feuerlöscher.
just grab what I need. I don't have to like crawl into the bed anymore. Like this is gonna be so much better than what I used to have, which is literally working out of a car. There's still one last thing I want to do to this truck, and that is to have a bed. I have an idea. I'm gonna go to Walmart, buy what I need, and then the truck will finally be complete.
Schau dir das an.
Whole bed.
We got a whole bed. And just like that, the truck is finally done.
Das schaut klein aus.
Ja,
Good job.
Albert, thank you so much for being so patient with me the last 3 months.
Ich weiß nicht, wie groß der ist.
finally did it. We
Ich weiß nicht, ob mein Arsch da drin schlafen könnte. I don't know.
friggin' did it.
I'm
meiner
surprised.
sicher.
Yeah.
Glaubst du?
Meiner
I didn't think it was
sicher.
gonna look this good.
That is very impressive. That's
You
wow.
like it?
That's wow. That's wow. That's wow. That's an
Aber
yes, yeah, that's
das Shell ist nicht schlecht, aber ich dachte, mir mehr erwartet. irgendwie.
like a limousine.
Was erwartest du
Yeah, I
dir
can
noch?
see you're very talented. Thank
Ich
you.
dachte,
Very
schau,
talented.
schau mal, wie das Thumbnail ausschaut. Das war ein gutes Video, no cap, aber schau.
Bruder,
Ich dachte, er
muss ein
baut so irgendwas
bisschen
rein.
übertreiben. Er muss, ja, aber
Ja. Das habe ich mir angeschaut. Das ist crazy, Dimi. Aber egal, super Video. Lasst ein Like da, lasst ein Abo da, schreibt irgendwas in die Kommentare, wie ihr das Video fandet. Und willst du noch was sagen, Dimi?
Ja, aber das, aber so ein Truck, wenn er das
I
verkauft.
need that shit.
Ja,
ASAP, wir brauchen
wenn-
das.
Nein, Bruder, wie? Ich muss ganz Leben Kredit zahlen mit diesem Auto.
Okay, ciao, ciao.